I really love this term, horizontal scalability. Drawing out 3 storage nodes here, a small, medium, and large. So let's just say, for example, the small has 500 disks, the medium has 5,000, and the large has 50,000. Okay, so small, medium, and large. So horizontal scalability means that the operating system on each one of these storage devices is the same, although the drive count may be different. Now, why does this matter? For those of you that are working with security authorizations or an authority to operate, known as an ATO, now this is specific to the federal government, although those of you that may be listening that are not federal government employees or integrators or any of the sort that works with the federal government, this authority to operate, although your environment may not call it an authority to operate, this ability to provide a consistent security application to all of your storage nodes is huge. So it doesn't matter if you have to go for an authorization or not. If I'm implementing a storage infrastructure in my environment today and I want to start small, so let's say I buy a storage device that's capable, the small one to the left there, 500 drives. That controller max is 500 drives. That's all it will hold. Okay? That's okay. And I'm going to have to go through the operating system that delivers out that storage, the network ports that are open, etc. And I'm going to have to harden them to make them secure, right? Because it doesn't matter if I'm federal or not, I don't want other people looking at my storage. So I'm going to have to secure that environment. I may have to do penetration tests, vulnerability tests against that operating system to ensure that there are no hidden things that I'm not seeing. And I would strongly suggest that you do what they call pen testing on any device that's hosting real data on your environment. So penetration and vulnerability test. So let's say I do all of that work. That work, by the way, doesn't happen just, overnight. That's not let's sit down this afternoon and knock this out. This is going to take some time, and it's going to take an investment to do that. But once I do that on my 500 disk, I'm great, right? I bought a device, let's say it's $20,000 compared to the device that holds 50,000 disks, that's $100,000. So now I've got this $20,000 device, it's working great and satisfying my needs. I had a great budget on it, everything's good. Now all of a sudden, the business says, hey, we're growing. Gartner says every 18 months we're doubling. So now within 18 months, I need to go either to a medium or large. So in a non-horizontally scalable environment, you may have started with the large because you knew that your investment in security would be too great and you didn't want to do it twice. But now you've asked for the vendor who provides your storage. Before you buy your storage, you're asking them, are you horizontally scalable? So the key takeaway here, ask your vendors, are you horizontally scalable? Or in other words, do you have the same operating system on all of your storage devices? If the answer to that question is yes, you're good to go. Why? Because you bought the one for 50 drives, or however many, I keep forgetting how many drives, the smaller device on the far left. You bought that one a year ago. You went through the joys of securing and hardening that operating system. Now, a year, 18 months forward, you say, I need more disk. Great. You can just buy the medium-sized one if you want, or the large one, or buy another small one. It doesn't matter because you've already done all of the security work. On the flip side, if you buy a storage device that is not horizontally scalable, you will have to do the penetration, security, everything related to the smaller device on the day you buy it before it goes live. And then in 18 months, you're going to have to redo all of that work again because you're going to want to upgrade to more disk size. Save yourself the heartache. Get devices that are horizontally scalable. Horizontally scalable. The same operating system across all storage heads with different drive counts, because it doesn't matter to a security profile, vulnerability, and penetration if the drives are different. It just means more of them. It's really all about the operating system that drive uses. Horizontal scalability.